Good evening, everybody. Here are the expressions from College Futures on Wednesday. Whenever you're leaving home, you're always going to ask who's ever there, your parents, friends, whoever, are you going to miss me? This going to very often is gonna. This is very often. Yeah, so are you going to miss me? Now, when somebody starts talking about something they have talked already a lot about you, oh, you're always talking about that. Do something about it. You're always talking about that. Do you really mean it? You're always talking about it. This is, yeah, the R moves over. This E is not spoken, so the R moves over to the soft sound. You're going to get your roll waves. The L is not sounded, so you get talking. Very often the G is not sounded, and the N moves over to the A, so you get talking about. You're always talking about it. You're always talking about that. When you tell somebody you're definitely going to do something, you're always talking about traveling. Are you going to do it? Of course I will. Of course I will. This E is not sounded, so the S moves over, so you get of course I will. R is, if spoken at all, very light. So you're going to, of course I will. Of course, you don't hear of course, I will. It's of course I will. When you have a plan to do with somebody, you'll say to them, well, let's go over that. That doesn't mean let's leave and go someplace. It doesn't mean be on top of something. I mean, let's look at it carefully. Let's look at this carefully. Let's go over. Let's go over. Let's go over this. Let's go over this. Because you get this. Go, you get a little sound here. Let's go over this. Let's go over this. Let's go over this. Now, when you're going over things, if it's a plan, usually it has a time that it has to finish. That's the deadline. So let's go over this because it's important that we finish by the deadline. By the deadline. It means we cannot go past it. It's 12 o'clock on Tuesday. We can't be doing this Wednesday. Let's get finished by the deadline. When you go to college or you join a group, you have to put your name down. We call that, you sign up for something. You sign up for something. The G sound is not made. The N sound moves over, so you get sign up for. This could be a F, maybe a little R sound, sign up for. You need to sign up for that. When you're beginning something, like a new business, you say, well, I need a little money to get me started. I'm going to college, so I'm going to take some food from home to get me started. It means you need a little help to do something in the beginning. So get me started. Yes, I'm taking some from home. Mom said I could take some food to get me started. Whenever somebody wants to give you something that you're really tired of, it could be clothing, it could be food, it could be a way of studying. You can say, ugh, not that old stuff. Ugh, not that old stuff. The two T's, so you don't hear the first one. Ugh, not that old stuff. Ugh, not that old stuff. The T moves over to the soft sound, so you get not that old stuff. Ugh, not that old stuff. Okay, guys, I'll see you in class.